Imagine this. You're in the middle of the worst night of your life. Your world is collapsing. You cry out for help, and nothing. Silence. Billions of people have done exactly that, across centuries, across continents, and received the same answer: nothing. So the question everyone eventually asks is brutal. If God is real, why does he stay hidden? Why the cosmic radio silence when we need him most? Tonight, we're not going to give you comforting cliches. We're going to give you something far more powerful. A raw, unflinching insight into power, psychology, and the deepest mechanics of human relationships. By the end of this video, you will never look at divine hiddenness the same way again. And you might just start seeing it as the most brilliant strategy ever devised. Section 1. The Familiarity Trap. Let's start with a truth so obvious that most people never notice it. Familiarity breeds contempt. You've felt it. The friend who texts you every single day eventually feels less special. The partner who is always available starts to feel ordinary. The celebrity you once idolized becomes just another face once you know their scandals and grocery lists. Wise rulers understood this. Wise rulers, modern CEOs, and even influencers understand this. They know that accessibility is the enemy of mystery. They knew that the leader who makes himself too accessible, who lets everyone see him in his ordinary moments, slowly loses the awe that protects his authority. People begin to notice the flaws. They start questioning. They stop revering. Now apply that to God. If the creator of the universe was constantly visible, answering every prayer instantly, appearing on demand, what would happen? Exactly what happens to every overexposed celebrity. The mystery dies, the reverence fades, and eventually, even God would start to feel ordinary. Hiddenness isn't rejection, it's protection. Protection of the very awe that makes a relationship with the divine possible. Section 2. The Psychology of Uncertainty. Modern psychology has a name for why this works: intermittent reinforcement. Think about slot machines. They don't pay out every time. They pay out just often enough, at unpredictable moments to keep you hooked. The uncertainty is the addiction. Dating apps know this. The person who replies instantly becomes boring. The one who disappears, that's the one you can't stop thinking about. God operates on the ultimate intermittent reinforcement schedule. Sometimes the prayer is answered in breathtaking ways, sometimes silence. That uncertainty doesn't destroy faith. It deepens it, because certainty never requires faith. When everything is obvious, belief becomes unnecessary. Faith only exists in the space between what you can prove and what you choose to trust anyway. A constantly visible God would eliminate the need for faith. And without faith, there is no relationship, only a transaction. The mystery must be preserved. Section 3. The Laboratory of Authenticity. Imagine God was visibly watching every second, like a cosmic security camera. How would you behave? Without mystery, there is no relationship, only a transaction. A constantly visible God would eliminate the very thing we value most: the choice to trust. You'd perform, you'd posture, you'd do the right thing, not because it's right, but because you're being watched. Your morality would be theater. But when the cameras are off, when you believe no one is looking, something extraordinary happens. Your true character emerges. The real you shows up. That's exactly what divine hiddenness creates: a perfect laboratory for authentic moral growth. You make choices not out of fear, but because they align with who you are becoming. You'd perform, You'd posture. You'd do the right thing, not because it's right, but because you're being watched. Your morality would be theater. This is love at its most sophisticated level. Real love doesn't hover. Real love trusts you enough to step back and let you become yourself. Section 4. Strategic absence as ultimate power. History's wisest leaders knew that constant presence creates dependency. It weakens people. God's hiddenness is the opposite of abandonment. It's the ultimate act of confidence in humanity. Think of the best parents you know. They don't solve every problem for their kids. They step back at the right moments so their children can struggle, fail, learn, and grow strong. If God were always stepping in, we would never develop moral muscles. We would never learn resilience. Absence makes the eventual presence infinitely more meaningful. Section 5. The protection paradox. There's one final layer that's almost too beautiful to believe. What if a full encounter would actually destroy us? We can't stare directly at the sun without going blind. How could finite beings withstand the raw presence of the infinite? Hiddenness is merciful. It protects us from being overwhelmed. It says, I love you too much to break you with my glory. So the next time you pray and hear only silence, remember this. That silence is not indifference. It is the most sophisticated expression of love and power ever conceived. We would never discover the depth of our own character. Resilience is born in the space where God seems absent. Your move isn't to demand visibility. It's to step into the mystery with open eyes and a willing heart. The God who stays hidden just might be the God who loves you most perfectly. Thank you for watching Frequency Exo Productions, and remember, never give up on yourself. Stay curious, stay strategic,